some of the JOBs I've gone for as of recent, you gotta be, like, I've taken off a lot of this shit. A lot of the fluff. You gotta cut out a lot of fluff. You gotta make it look very tight-knit. Tight, concise, good-looking. I put a lot of management shit on their resume. And for the most part, when you show up and you wow them, and you make them feel confident that you're the person, just by, like, eye contact, body language, shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, just apply to a job, people, and you'll get. They'll call you. Honestly, show up, look nice.
No, bro, I'm telling you, dude. So I'm talking jobs in, like, film production and shit. By the way, look how many fucking dusts is in there.
I'm talking about any entry-level job that you're looking for security.
No, that's easy. You show up, don't even prepare. Honestly, you do better for that shit without preparing. For me, I just show up and freestyle it a lot. Because I feel like you overthink it. If you get anxious for an interview, they can tell.
I'm saying you should at least dress nice.
Oh, yeah, get a haircut.
Prepare.
Get a haircut, shave, look nice. Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to go over lines in the bathroom mirror. You gotta read it. You gotta write out what you're gonna say.
You gotta, no, definitely
start to get a little bit pissed when it doesn't go exactly how you want it.
I will say, but for more, like, if you're going for a higher salary, like, management position, you do have to have an outline of what you're gonna, you have to have a spiel ready.
Yeah.
I had my spiel ready today. It's been a while since, so first of all, I used to interview people. That's why I've gotten good at interviewing, because I know how they go, and I know most of the time, especially like a GM, AGM position, those motherfuckers been working for the day. They got a lot of shit going on. Then they forget, oh shit, I have an interview too. And then they're thinking about questions on the spot. That's what I used to do when I would interview people. I was thinking of shit. For the most part, we had like a chart of things that you say to ask them. Availability, this, that, the other. But for the most part, they're freestyling that shit. So you gotta shift it into a conversation rather than it being like, I'm from Delaware and I moved here.
Is that what you're trying to say about me?
No, what are you talking about?
I'm from Delaware. Is that how you're saying I'm interviewing, dude?
No.
I think you're coming at me right now, dude.
Why do you feel that way? I didn't say you at all.
Hey, you didn't say me, but who else just moved here from Delaware, buddy?
But, dude, I'm from Delaware, too. I'm talking about myself.
You've been here for a while, though.
Yeah, but I still say that. You still got to say that in the interview.
Yeah. I like interviewing with chicks more. I feel like I do better when I'm interviewing with a chick.
That's probably true. I feel like yeah.
I don't know why.
I feel like women are easier to talk to. Whereas,
especially if you're interviewing with a pretty chick, then it's like,
oh yeah.
Then you want to turn on the gears in general.
Dude,
natural drive to turn on the gears.
Interview with Sun Life, 2 babes. Not babes.
2 babes at the same time.
Not babes.
Casting couch. So sit around right here.
2 babes. Beautiful women, wonderful people. Good people, good souls over at Sun Life. But
talk them up real quick,
dude. I love them. I mean, it ended the way it ended, but I still have love for them. They know that. I'll show up. I was gonna show up today, but not at my store, but at the store I started at. But I know the GM's not there today. Jamie, shout out Jamie. So I didn't end up going. But
she's probably in Texas, right?
Definitely not in Texas. Oh, you talking about fucking Jamie? Jambo? Jam, give it a googs. But what we were saying before that, we were talking about
how you were saying I was timid in interviews and you were coming at me.
No, dude, are you saying you're timid in interviews? Because I didn't say that at all. You're kind of being a little insecure right now, dude. I never said it.
Dude, I'm not being insecure.
At no point.
Are you saying I have small hands?
Dude, what?
The fuck is wrong with you, dude?
I'm not saying you have small hands, dude. I have small hands, dude.
Yeah, damn straight, man.
Yeah, it's okay. These hands are fucking tough, though. I hit the bag, no fucking gloves.
I'm kidding. I'm trying to put on a show right now for the pod for the viewers.
Oh, okay. Hey, welcome to the Fool's Journey, dude.
Welcome to the Fool's Journey.
Holy shit.
We're just a couple of fools journeying through a little introduction.
Who set up this? I didn't even know we were recording. Who set this shit up?
I think Jamie did.
All right, so you want to hear this? You want to start with this? What this shorty said to me the other day?
Yeah.
So, remember I was telling you about the girl from TO who has her own crib. She was cool. I thought she was cool. Maybe I misread situations. I don't know. But I thought we were chilling. And then she's a little Gemini shorty. She switched up on me like out of nowhere. Started saying some crazy shit. And I was just like, what? I was so confused.
What was she saying?
Like, she thought I was disrespecting her because we were at fucking lunch and I was on my phone. And then, dude, sometimes with women, you get confused because you want to... Well, I was going to show you the text. Something me and Joseph have talked about a lot is being, like, big dog with women. Like, women want, like, a man, not like a fucking little bitch. So, like, sometimes I feel like women react to a little bit of big doggery, like, you know, kind of dogging her, if that makes sense.
Negging her.
Not being negative or nagging her.
No, negging her on.
Yeah. Just giving her a little fuck, you know, boom, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Girl,
like,
chicks neg too, dude. I got negged at work.
dude,
by this
you know,
chick.
some chicks flirt by
Hopefully she doesn't
insulting
listen to
you.
this.
That's what they do. It just
Yeah.
depends. But anyway.
Sometimes you do it too.
I do it too.
Sometimes you come off real rude.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. I know.
Not you specifically, dude.
I was saying,
dude. I think you.
Dude, I was
You're
saying
really
you're a
good.
bad interview.
Oh
my
my
God.
you weren't saying that, weren't you, dude?
I wasn't. But fucking, what was I gonna say? Anyway, this chick switched up on me. Started saying some crazy shit, and I thought we were having a good time. We had great sex, had a good time, whatever. Went in the jacuzzi, whatever. So it ended bad.
Sex, jacuzzi, crib and T.O.
Smoking weed. She smokes mad weed. And
Smoking weed's always a red flag, dude.
Yeah, true, maybe. But she also, like, runs her own business, whatever. I thought she was cool. And
Dude, chick who runs her own business.
yeah.
Red flag.
Yeah. Might be, I
This
don't
is
know.
the 1950s podcast.
I don't think so. I find that but anyway, look at this.
I'm kidding, dude.
So we talked about it the other night, and I hit her up because I was like, you know what? Maybe we can make it happen again. Because I don't know what happened. She just fucking thought I was disrespecting her and freaked the fuck out on me and stopped talking to me. So I hit her up, and I said, her name's Katie. I shouldn't say her name. Fuck her. I don't give a shit. Let me take you out for a drink or two? Question mark. Casual fucking, let's go out for a drink.
Hold on, let me read this.
Okay, wait. At this point, you're going to have to pay me for my time if you want to see me. Ha, 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 ha. I thought she was joking. I was like, what? I thought she was joking, right? I was like, what the fuck? She's joking. That's funny. Okay. So I said, what you charging?
I already read it. You were farting in her house. And she got tight.
Yeah, look.
Is that what you mean by dogging, dude? You letting out rippers?
Dude, farting is perfectly normal. If you've had sex with someone, you should be able to fart around somebody. That's fucking bullshit.
I mean, you kind of have to fart immediately after sex.
Dude, farting is normal. And you know what? Fuck that shit. If I can't fart around a bitch and she's going to be... Okay, let me read... Before you get ahead of yourself, let's read it for the audience. So I said, what you charging? Question mark. Couple emojis. I was goofing around with her. She says, and then she got serious. She said, to be honest with men like you, I'm doing PPM. I'll only give you rates if you're down. So this bitch was actually saying, you're going to have to pay me to have sex with me. I said, wait. So at this point, I didn't text her back.
Dude.
At this point, I didn't text her back. I was sitting at my sister's. I was like, what the fuck? I just put my phone away. I was like, this bitch is serious. I thought she was joking, whatever. And then text me a few minutes later, your official nickname with all my best friends is Flatulence Boy, because you decided it was okay to start farting in my home the second time we hung out. What?
You were letting some stinkers rip, weren't you, dude? You were letting the eggers out. This is fucking nasty.
Bro!
I gotta get out. I gotta get this guy
My
out of
farts
here.
must have fucking stunk,
Dude, you're probably letting ringers out.
Ringers, dude. What the
You
fuck?
should have went to the bathroom.
Yeah, but that's okay. I'll fart in a bitch's house. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but a bitch she's gotta really like you to be like, okay.
I fart in her bed. Straight up.
Oh, you gonna have to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll let him rip, but...
If she had to fart in my bed, she could fart in my bed. I'll go, that's gross. What the fuck? I wouldn't even be mad about it, though. I'll be like, that's funny. It's goofy. Right?
It's goofy.
Right? Farts are goofy. And if this is
being goofy, babe.
okay, fuck that second time we hang out
The
shit.
eggers rip.
What is the purpose of having casual sex with someone if you're not going to continue to do it? So if we were to continuing to do it, I would have farted around her eventually. So what is this second time shit? You decided second time we hung out, you farted in my crib. What, bitch? I'm not allowed to fart?
Dude, she's dating around. She had sex with you. You farted. She was like, "That's gross. I don't want to see this guy again."
And apparently she's fucking prostituting too. She literally said to me,
Mayhaps.
that dude did not come off that way at all when we hung out. Dude, that's the weird thing about this chick. This is a very Gemini thing. All bitches are different. Everyone's different. They all got their whatever. I'm not saying it's only Geminis do this shit. My mom's a Gemini. And she's kind of crazy. I'm going to be honest. She's a little, she switches up sometimes. So this bitch was totally normal. We were having a good time. Smoked weed together. Went out. Got some dinner. Bought her dinner. Whatever. She had like a stomach problem. Like shorty from Delaware. And so we, were casually having a good time. Second time we hung out, I farted. And maybe I was on the phone when we were at a date, whatever, right? But then she's freaked the fuck out on me randomly. And now she's saying this shit. So that shit's hilarious, huh? Fucking bitch.
That's just how it is, dude.
Listen,
that is what dating around is.
That is what it is.
They'll drop you, or you'll drop them. At the drop of a hat, you'll get rid of them.
You also find that
they'll get rid of you.
Absolutely insane people in this world. Like,
It's okay, man.
I have, like, a lot of passion.
You let the egos rip.
You let the egos rip. And you keep moving.
You keep moving.
You let them rip, you keep moving.
That shit's funny. That's what's, like, dating around, you get situations like that, and honestly, it's funny.
Yeah.
That's like Seinfeld at its core, man.
Yeah, it would be funny to look back on. And it is. Like,
it's funny right now.
Dude, when I got that text the other night, I was like, I gotta show Ben this shit.
Flatulence boy.
Like, what? Look, I just burped right now. It stinks a little bit. Maybe I stink. I don't know.
Maybe you are flatulence boy, dude.
Maybe that is me. And I'm okay with it. Any bitches out there like farts? I gotta stop calling them bitches. Any beautiful females out there?
Any beautiful angels out there that like flatulence?
Any beautiful babies that like flatulence and farts? And if you're
comfortable
with that,
in here, dude, after that burp.
I'm sorry, man. Jesus, what are you gonna stop talking to me?
You have to start paying me to hang out, buddy. Come on, Fool's Journey. I'm on the payroll.
This shorty said PPM, son. What the fuck does it
I don't know. Do you know what that means?
Pay per minute?
Pay per minute? Yeah, maybe.
Pay per minute?
That's an insane rate, though.
She didn't give me a rate.
But by the minute, they're charging a lot.
What if it was like a cent a minute, though? How much would that be?
You just fart the whole time?
Be like $1 for an hour? That's fine.
$1 for an hour?
That's what she's worth. Fucking cent a minute.
Eat some eggers, dude.
It just fart. Dude.
Go, just let it rip,
You
man.
can't come back. You think I'm gonna pay you to hang out with you after you say something like that to me? The fuck?
You should have Dutch ovened her.
What's that? Trapped her in a fucking pillow with farts?
Trapped her under a blanket with farts, dude, and just let the
sneak into
eggers
her
rip.
house and trap her into the pillow with farts and go, Flatulence Boy, it's again!
I promise I won't fart. I promise. It was really fucked up of me. I understand that we weren't at that point yet. Really rewind it back. Get back over there.
Back.
Eat the most foul shit you can think of.
Before I even come, dude. I'm not even gonna do it there.
Yeah. Before you even come.
I should just shit in her bed. I should sleep over.
No, then you get arrested probably.
No. I poop in her bed? You can't get arrested for pooping in someone's bed.
I would call the cops, personally.
You would call the cops if someone pooped
I'm a
in your
snitch,
bed?
though.
Dude, do you realize in Los Angeles County, cops don't show up for stabbings? You think a cop's gonna show up because someone shit in your fucking bed? They don't even show up if someone breaks into your car. You think they're coming out? Oh, someone shit in my bed. Oh my god, we're sending someone right away.
That might be. It would get popping on Twitter.
Yeah, it would.
So maybe they
arrested for shitting in a bed.
Yeah. It would get a lot of retweets.
And then you go viral?
Yeah.
Then you go, check out my podcast, The Fool's Journey. We talk about flatulence all the time. We're smart.
We ran that plan back beforehand, so
Yeah.
if you want to see the conception.
My legal team says it's okay to say this.
It's okay. The worst legal team of all time.
I eat pretty healthy, so I can imagine my farts probably smell pretty bad. But how am I to know? I love to smell my own farts. Don't you?
No.
You don't love the smell of your own farts?
Worries me.
It worries you?
They smell bad.
Your farts smell bad? Yeah. To you?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Ever since I got COVID, dude, my farts have smelled like
not
the same.
Did you used to like the smell of your own farts?
I mean, not really, dude. It's a freaked out thing to take. It's kind of maniacal if you think about it.
No, dude,
You're smelling the shit that comes out of your own ass.
It's not like
dude.
you're purposely like a dog, but if you smell it and you're like, yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me.
It's not like I'm like purposely like farting into things. And
yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Good
You're
shit.
huffing, aren't you, dude?
Dude, I'm huffing my own farts, dude. I'm
You sit there and you hotbox. You Dutch oven yourself.
Fags.
That's probably what happened. You let the eggers ripped
Dude,
in bed with her, and then you
so
went like
bad.
this. You went.
Yeah. Dude, I was like, yes. You like that?
You smell that?
Dude, I think I had bad farts that night too. That's hilarious. Hey, listen though, I'm looking for a queen, okay? And if you're not down with farts, I don't know if it's gonna work.
That's the thing though. You can't. Honestly, it'd be kind of weird if on the second time you hung out with some chick and you were farting and it was stinking, that she was just kind of okay with it. Because you have to think, girls accept the farts when they love you.
Yeah.
Second time, dude, if she's already like, you know, she's fine with the farts, like, okay with it. It's a little,
I don't think it's
depends.
a deal. I don't think it's a deal breaker. I think it's like a goofy, like, don't do it again. And then I'll take that, you know?
You can say goofy, dude. You think you're a little trickster, dude. You think you're a little trickster with the farts, man.
I'm goofy
You're
with
going
it,
around
dog.
tooting in the bedroom thinking you're a little trickster.
Listen, man, I'm goofy with it, okay? Like, if I'm gonna fart a little bit, like, oh, sorry, babe. You gotta stink it. You gotta smell it. Usually what I'll do is, dude, I go in a different room and I fart. I'm not like farting on people on purpose. It just so happens we were laying in bed naked together and we had sex and I farted, man. And you know what? If that's a deal breaker, it's a deal breaker. But I'm not gonna feel like her trying to make me feel bad about it is like a weird fucking... It's kind of hilarious,
Yeah,
dude.
she is coming at you.
Coming at me, like, for farts, dude.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you're trying to make me pay to hang out with you for farts?
Okay, I don't think she's really trying to make you pay, though.
That's what I was thinking. And then she actually was like, I can give you a rate if you're down.
Oh.
I thought she was goofing around. I thought she was being goofy at first.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe she's goofy. Maybe she's
Whatever.
not.
I don't care. But at the same time, it's kind of like... This is what I mean. I feel this is how it's gone in my love life since Delaware, is that everything it seems that I'm getting pushed towards dreams no matter what. Like, no matter what I try to do, it feels like there's like these subconscious things that keep happening that push me back on track. Like, that's why I feel like we're going to hit. Because I feel like I've made an agreement with the universe where I'm not going to miss at this point. And so all the fucking tomfoolery that tries to hit me tends to just fucking fall, you know?
Yeah.
And everything that could be something turns into tomfoolery. Unless it's dreams. Like, because I fall in love pretty quickly. Like, I'm a love. Like, I love...
Fell in love second date, let one rip.
Dude. And honestly, that's why I felt comfortable with farting with this chick. It's because I was like, man, I'm in love.
Yeah.
You know? Because I do it, like, fucking first, second time. That's where my brain goes a lot of the time, is like, I'm in love with you. Because that's honestly all I want, is someone to love, right? That's all we all want.
Aww.
Yeah, dude, fuck it. I'm not a bad guy just because I fart,
Yeah.
you know? So I'm not...
But that's also the thing, though, is like she is more complicated than just finding someone to love at the same time. It's the truth.
Well, it's always more complicated than just finding someone to love. They gotta have drives and structure, and they gotta be someone that, like, impresses you, and you better yourself to be with them.
And they don't fart in the bed on the second date.
I don't know, man. If a chick farted on the bed on the second date...
But that's what I'm saying. Things are more complicated and people look for different things. So, with the dating around thing, people will drop you off the slightest sign.
Dude, if I went out...
Or it'll turn them off over the slightest sign.
Yeah. Well, also, we have to understand... When something is a relationship, it's two people. So, like, in my little world, it was going great. But maybe in her world, she was like, this guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
He's farting in my bed. I probably did some other disrespectful shit that I don't even know about. You know?
Gotta be a little disrespectful.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta dog... I'm not gonna say bitch. I love women. okay? I have a mother.
You can't dog them too hard though. If you're laying on the foot of the bed and
You
farting
dog
up the
each
storm,
other. It's not just one dog's the other. You dog each other. Like that's what I'm
dog eat
saying.
dog.
It's dog eat dog, and it's a flirtatious games. Not it's like some fucking can't fart. Okay. But anyway, wow, we've been talking about farts for 20 minutes.
It was a good one.
It was good. But what we were also talking about escapism. And I feel like those little niche relationships to just want to fucking hang out, smoke weed, and have sex and just watch bullshit. Because when I was over there, we watched bullshit fucking movies, nothing too serious, just to talk and have sex and smoke weed.
It's awesome when you get into the reality TV shows. Dude, they're funny.
And you can sit there and laugh.
Yeah.
I feel like some relationships are a form of escapism as well.
For sure.
And also, you could calculate escapism with distraction, because it's the same thing pretty much. Escaping is distracting. But that's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say is distractions for me at this point, they never work out. And I feel like there's a reason for that. Do you see all this dust, dude?
Yep.
Does it bother you? Look how fucking dusty. I've wiped this shit like 3 days ago. Look how fucking dusty it is. It's LA, dude. It's all the cars. Fucking dust everywhere. God damn it.
It's dusty ass.
I'm joking. I'm not even mad. Look. But yeah. So that's kind of where life has taken me. It's definitely put me... I feel like I'm on a track now. I'm on the Mugen train. I'm on the Mugen train. I'm Demon
see
Slayer.
that movie?
Yeah. So
Rest in peace to that guy.
they came out, first and foremost, I associate myself with the Flames. What is it?
I don't know.
Hiroshi?
Hiroshi? I
Hiroshi?
don't remember.
I associate, like, I wouldn't be that much that guy. He's a little extra. He's too fucking preppy. But, like, I'm Flame
The
guy.
main character? Oh, or the actual flame guy.
The Flame guy.
Who dies?
Yeah. That's me. I'm literally like Leo, like triple fire sign guy. That's fucking, I'm fire guy.
His name might honestly be Leon or something.
No,
like
it's
that.
Gengoku or
Oh yeah.
Rengoku.
Rengoku, yeah.
Rengoku, yeah. Because I remember his name was like Goku. I was like, what?
Demon Slayer kind of sucks.
It does suck. I think some of the fight scenes were cool.
Well, they animated it really well.
Really well, but also they take way too much time on it. Because there's been nothing that's come out. And they need, if they really want to make it into the culture, they need to put out content, like seasons on this bitch. You know? Like, that's why I think South Park is, and Seinfeld, or, Kirby, anything that's just put out shit, just keeps putting shit out.
One Piece, dude. 25 years.
25 years?
In serialization.
How many seasons?
I have no idea. 1,000 episodes.
Wow. Dude, see, longevity always impresses me.
And like in manga, in the comic book industry in Japan, it's like cutthroat. You make it week to week.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It's mad cutthroat.
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
So for him to still be doing it and to still have a story going, like, it speaks for itself, if that makes sense.
Speaking, like, talking about, like, just fucking having
And
to
it's
be
the same
tapped
creator,
in.
too.
Yeah.
The entire time, for 25 years.
He's just tapped in.
Every 2 weeks puts out a chapter.
Wow. So he puts it out, it's comics.
Yeah.
And then they turn it into the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, comics are big. We should make a comic.
That is the biggest comic in the world.
One Piece?
It's the number one in the world.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Number one graphic novel.
See,
in the
I always
world.
thought you like the show, though, too?
Yeah, I watched the show, but I read
the comics.
It. Yeah.
See, that's different. I think
I'm
the
caught
comics...
up, so like every 2 weeks there's a new One Piece chapter.
That's
that you
so
read.
cool. Comics are so cool. Yeah, I think that whole mythology behind comics is incredible. Because it's like... You give them visuals, but also they have to piece everything together in their own mind. You don't just give them everything.
Yeah, I fuck with them.
Yeah. They're very unique also in the fact that they're using words as the art as well. Like, comics do a great job at associating the... Because you can't hear it. There's a missing dimension. You know, there's no sound. So they have to associate the words with the art. And they do a really good job at that. And still making it. It's a part of it.
I think I am going to no-life some video games later.
You're going to what? Play some?
No-life some video games later, yeah.
You're going to no-life some video games? Well, what's your go-to right now? What do you play?
I'm going to play probably some Monster Hunter. Hunt some monsters, dude.
What's Monster Hunter?
Just hunt some monsters, man. Make some weapons, make some armor. It's real simple life, dude. I'm gonna escape to the real simple life of a monster hunter in a nice village.
That's sick. I've always liked the escape games too. Are they coming out with a new Skyrim?
Yeah, they're coming out with one in a couple months.
Really?
Yeah, it's a whole new IP, Starfield. It's gonna be in space.
It's gonna be in space?
Build your own ship and shit like that. Bro, it's gonna be wild.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Over 1,000 different planets.
What? No way! Are you serious right now?
I'm dead serious, dude.
What's it gonna be called?
Starfield.
Starfield. Dude, it's gonna be the greatest game of all time up until this point. Wow. That's my everything. You know how many movie ideas are gonna come out of that game?
Also inspired the game in 2001: A Space Odyssey, probably.
For sure. But there's only so much. Like, I feel like there's... Star Trek got pretty in-depth with planet-to-planet activity and, like, galactic federation protection and shit like that.
Have you watched Star Trek? I've seen, like, a few episodes. I never watched, like, an entire season.
I've watched the movie. I haven't watched the show. Honestly, I could give a fuck about the show.
I've watched, like... I did start, like, the very first episode of Star Trek, like, the first few.
Yeah. It's hard
It's
to
the
watch.
good old boys, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you have to... It's, like, from a racist time. It's, like,
Yeah.
a bunch of, like, just, like...
It's hard to watch.
It is hard to watch,
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. Like, there's never been...
I remember there being some pretty racy, racist stuff, dude.
Yeah, it's weird because it's, like, intergalactic shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There needs to be a better... There's gonna be... I don't know. I think that's eventually a script I want to take on as a space movie.
I mean, personally, dude, nothing really tops Star Wars.
Which ones?
Just the entire
Even the new one?
world that has been built from Star Wars is
True.
like borderline untouchable. Like, it's pretty good stuff.
I'm trying to think what compares to it.
Lord of the Rings,
No, in Star Land.
nothing.
Marvel's tapped into it a little bit.
Star Trek, I guess.
The comics have tapped into space.
I'm not a fan of Marvel.
Yeah. I always liked Marvel, even when I was a kid. That's kind of why I'm a fan. I don't know. But what I do know is fucking escapism is real, and video games are the future.
Escapism is real.
What we need to do is just become immortal, and then we can live a few lifetimes in, like, a Skyrim world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's theories that extraterrestrials take people on what's called a 30 and back, which basically means you get taken as a child. They take you up onto a spaceship. They train you into be a super soldier in Mars or some shit, and then they take you into, like, galactic warfare for 30 years. You become a galactic
isekai, dude.
And then you get dropped back off where you came from, and they erase your memory and fucking time warp pretty much. And then, like, they wipe your memory, and people in their lives have started to remember, like, some of their missions on these 30 and backs. That could actually be a thing. We would have no idea. And that's a video game in itself. Like, that's what escapism would be in that sense. You hop into a virtual reality for 30 years, play this entire...
Galactic warrior.
A galactic warrior, dude, and this pew, 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 saving the planet of Nar from fucking script scramblers. And then you come back, and you're fucking just Jim again. Hey, I'm fucking Jim.
I gotta go back to work.
I got work this Tuesday. I've had fucking Jimmy John's.
This is Jim here, down at the office.
Flashbacks.
None. Script scram. It's PTSD.
The planet of Nar is in danger. What, Jim?
Start drinking heavily.
Jim, get back on those phones. You need to start selling. You're below your numbers this month. The planet of Nars in danger.
He was my best friend and he died.
He was from the Pleiades.
He was from Scrim and he died.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I love that talk, though. You've listened to my pods. I'm up all in the fucking galactic interdimensional shit. That's why I'm excited to talk to Joseph tomorrow. Nobody's more Scram than Joseph, dude. He be coming out. Dude, first conversation.
Yeah, I've listened to a podcast with him, and he basically said that he was an alien.
Dude, all the time.
Like,
Dude, I love it, dude. Every conversation he comes out with some wild shit, and I am for it, dude. I love that shit. And so he comes out, and he's, dude, and you know what? Like, some of the shit he says, a lot of shit you don't know, right? Nothing's fact or fiction.
Yeah.
There's a lot of space for play. So, like, I love to live in a reality where there's a galactic federation and, you know, we're going through fucking, what's it called? Disclosure. And they're going to be telling us sooner rather than later that we're, you know, there's aliens and that they're here and they've been here and there's been a lot of shit going down. And they're directly involved in the human story. I love that shit. Like, his story, I do feel like intertwines with intergalactic brethren.
In what way? You can't just say that.
All the universe, everything's happening at the same time. So we're not any different from a being from a different planet.
Yeah, but like, what when you can't just be like, I feel like history is intertwined with galactic brethren.
I do.
What does that mean though? Like, the history of man is intertwined with galactic.
Yes.
In what way though?
So the biggest mystery in mankind is how do
gods and mythos, like.
No, not that, but how did we develop so quickly? Look at dinosaurs who have been around here for millions and millions and millions of years. They have not evolved the way we've evolved. There had to have been some tomfoolery in our development. We couldn't have just fucking sparked up into what we are now.
I feel like it was manifest destiny, dude. Within the grand unconscious, within the grand subconscious of everything in every species, we in particular had this burning drive, all of us, within that just like broke out into the consciousness we had. We were breaking dimensions pretty much.
For sure. And I
feel like that's what it was.
I don't want to discredit.
Could be some aliens.
I don't want to discredit man. I do feel like whether it be ultra-terrestrial or extraterrestrial, there was something sparked it. Some external force sparked our evolution. I do feel like because there's an X factor there that we as a species cannot explain and will never be able to explain, is how did we go from A to B so quickly? So quickly. Very, very quickly.
I think it has to do with something spiritual, dude. That burning flame.
That's what I'm saying. And so if
the grand subconscious, dude, the unified field.
The spirit is a part of it's an ultra reality. The spirit, the whatever realm, like there's also dimensions to this shit. So an alien doesn't just have to be from a different planet in our solar system or a galaxy or whatever. An alien could be from a different density, from a different octave, and that any kind of being that's in this universe could have sparked us. I don't know who it is. I don't claim to know who it is, and I'll never know who it is. But I love to hear different theories about it. Because what else is there? That's what this whole distraction thing is anyway. We get to consume our brains with all these different theological, and we'll never know the actual path. We'll never know the truth. Will we? I don't think, hopefully, but I don't think we will.
When you say though, like, history is intertwined with galactic brethren, it makes me think like World War II. Some aliens behind closed doors. Like, in every single, like, thing throughout history is, like, an alien society behind the closed doors, like, guiding along.
But, like, why not?
Maybe.
Why not? It's fun, right? Like, I'm not going to be telling my kids, dude, this is the truth. The fucking, you know.
But when your kids approach you and be like, Dad, are aliens real?
Yeah, I'm going to
You're going to be like,
well, by the time.
History and galactic brethren are intertwined.
Here we go. Boys, sit down. Here's my spiel.
Let me tell you about my 30-year sentence to Nars.
Yeah, let me tell you about my 30 and back.
30 and back.
Yeah, to Mars. Fucking, yeah, again, nothing is and is not to be, and I honestly feel like
Yeah, it's Schrodinger's box, dude. Both isn't until
I love just
until
talking
you open
about
it up.
theories, and I never believe anything 100%. That's one thing you have to do as a conscious being, is
Yeah,
decide that you cannot fully invest into any kind of theory or anything. It's not truth. There's nothing that's actual truth other than now, here, presence, this. From what we know, this could be an
The
illusion.
fool's journey. That's the only truth there is, really.
That's the only truth. Go download this episode and follow us on Instagram at Quinn Shields, at GoodFellaBen. But yeah, man. So that's why I love those convos, and I love to think about that shit, because honestly, again, I do think it was spiritual. Also, I think we don't know our history. I think we've been told a history, but I don't think we know our actual history, because I think that there's been civilizations that have been on this planet for far longer than what we're telling our society. And that's starting to come out now. Like, that's starting to come into, like, our spectrum. So if I don't trust what we've been told in history, why would I trust our origin story from science? Like, you know? I would rather theorize and not have a solid answer than to just be like, no, I know it. No, it's this, because I got
I do
told.
know it, dude.
You know, I got told in a book that it's this, so that's that. You know?
Yeah, but at the same time, you gotta also, like, it's kind of like the flat earth thing. You're telling me that, like, people don't have this drive to try and understand what we're living on? Like, that, you're telling me that it's, like, not, you're discrediting these people's passion? Because that's also what you're kind of doing. It's like, I don't have the passion to actually learn how the fucking, you know, for myself to know, like, on mathematical basis, like, you know, the secrets of the universe like this. To, like, devote my life to studying physics, anything like that. Like, but people do. And it's like, you can't discredit, like, are you calling them liars? You can't discredit their life passion.
Even beyond that, though.
Same as historians.
Like, let's open this. Let's get the full breeze. Even beyond that, you've never seen the planet from space.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you've never seen it. Neither have I.
Yeah.
So who am I to say it's flat or round? But
who am I? But are we gonna call all those people liars?
Everything.
You know what I mean?
If you're using logic, I do trust our mathematics for the most part. And I do think that there are equations to know if the Earth is round or flat based upon science and mathematics.
Yeah.
And I've heard those equations, and it makes sense to me. But
I
also,
haven't heard any of those equations. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me at the end of the day. I really don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck.
Dude, reality is what reality is.
It's right here.
Right here.
Yeah, this is it. But what
I'm gonna just start shattering realities, dude.
Dude, that's my goal, is to walk around and just start saying bullshit.
I'm gonna start breaking psyches, man.
Dude, fucking Earth flat. Oh, sorry, I spit a little bit. See, I spit a fart.
The Earth is a cube, dude. Cube Earth.
Cube Earth. It's Minecraft.
Minecraft Earth, dude.
Dude, everyone tap into my server on Minecraft Earth. No, but either way, you'll never know. What I was gonna say though is other things are round, so why would it make sense that we're flat? It's a little self-centered thought process, in my opinion. Like, we're the center of the universe. Okay, but we are.
We might be living on Halo.
What's Halo? Oh, the planet from the game.
You see that giant ring up there, man?
Oh yeah, dude. You know what? Do you have?
That would be dope, dude.
Do you have
Imagine taking a road trip in Halo. It's like, yeah, dude, we're gonna go right here.
Yeah.
Like, you could see where you're about to go.
And we just
It'd take, like, you know, days.
That'll be fun. We can go on a little Halo mish.
Weeks.
You can keep respawning.
Mish.
No damage to your body at all, but you feel it physically, and it actually puts your body in physical shape. Only like cardio.
Wow. Halo mission.
Dude.
Fucking Spartan suit. Oh god, my 30 and back.
That'll be fun. That's where we're going as a species. And I'm all for it.
Halo's actually a decent fucking sci-fi.
Halo's
the story
cool
of it's
sci-fi.
really good.
Yeah.
It kind of incorporates everything you're saying, dude, to the point where I think you might have stole a lot of it from Halo.
I did. I did. Big Halo guy, big Halo stealer.
You play Halo for like
San Clemente
16 hours
Island
straight?
paintbrush. Burn Bushman.
Turn this shit off.
Sorry, dude. I was fucking trying to clean the dust.
Forget about the dust, dude. We'll get house clean and clean this shit up, man.
Yeah, we'll get him in here. We got big money.
No, you play Halo for like 16 hours straight. Come out of your room. I feel like history and galactic brethren are intertwined.
I told you, dude.
I told you. The flat!
And the Earth is flat. What? How'd you get that out of Halo? I don't know,
The
dude.
Earth is a halo.
Yeah, there's a halo, dude. They're completely right. You could fall off that shit. Yeah, everything else is around, though.
You could fall off that shit. You really could, dude. You could go to the edge of the map and probably fall off.
You fall off into space.
You know that you'd see... If humans were living on Halo, you'd see people, like, testing the boundaries on that edge, too.
There would be maximum jumpage.
Yeah.
They would just hop on Twitter and be like, another guy jumped.
Now we got another Russian hanging off the side of the Halo,
It would be
doing
mountable.
stunts and backflips.
There would be a lot of Russians doing that shit.
Doing a lot of backflips and handstands near
This
the edge.
reality is pretty cool, though. We gotta go on a hike. We gotta go open the nooks and crannies.
I'm not getting eaten by no mountain lions.
Dude, what are you fucking... You want to go
What?
for a Halo adventure against aliens, but you won't fucking go into the woods against a
I never
mountain
said I
lion?
want to go to a Halo adventure.
You
against
just
aliens.
said it would be fun to go to Halo for 16 years. Or hours.
No, I said you play Halo for 16 hours straight, then you come out of your room and go, I think history is intertwined with galactic brethren.
See,
I'm not trying to go to war.
I want to go to war.
All right, dude, there's a war happening right now.
No, not in real life. Not in this life.
Ukraine, baby.
I want to go to a
Fight
different
for
reality.
my family's honor, dude.
I want it to be a fight for nothing.
You want a VR? You want a Sword Art Online?
Yeah, I want a VR online on Fortnite. Hey guys, hop on Fortnite.
That would be the worst VR. Like really in virtual reality.
These little fucking
Just people dancing all the time. I'd be like, Jesus, dude.
yeah.
Check. And then you're getting beat up by anime characters at the same time.
Getting the shit beaten out of you, dude.
By fucking My Hero Academia.
All I'm saying,
Yeah, what have you been saying?
I do want a spacecraft. I'm so sick of cars.
Get ready for Starfield, dude.
Starfield's gonna be sick. Wow. Oh yeah, you get to build a spacecraft.
And fly it, dude. You also get to fly it.
Dude,
Forget
why
about
don't
that.
we in this reality have spacecrafts?
We do.
No, we don't. We have fucking rockets. We need like fucking anti-gravity. This should be able to go fucking over these hills.
You'd have to completely restructure the infrastructure, dude.
Yeah. That's fine. Let's do it. We have
It would take. It's gonna take a long time.
No, dude. You know
Yes,
how quickly
dude.
our shit advances? We've just been
To
suppressing
the point
shit.
where we're not hitting each other. We're not getting in car accidents, flying and shit, dude.
Oh, it's definitely risky.
You'd have to get shit in place beforehand. You can't just make flying cars and let people fly around.
I know, but I feel like we're not even working on it.
You're getting depressed about this.
I know, dude.
Who fucking cares, dude?
We haven't
You're
even
in the
figured
K
out-
fizzle. Forget about
We
it,
haven't
dude.
even figured out our energy source yet. We don't know what the fuck. Dude, everyone's so confused on what the future of energy is going to hold. We don't even know. We have no idea. And I couldn't tell you. My personal opinion, we talked about this with Mr. Jagger, is nuclear fusion. I think it's nuclear implosion. I think that's what it actually is. Because nuclear explosion, I think, is nuclear fusion. I think it's implosion. So you save the energy.
Listen, dude, I'm gonna be straight up with you.
Mm.
I'm not a nerd, so
I don't know, man.
This jive you were talking with Jagger, this nuclear nerd shit, dude.
I know, dude.
If it's not leading to Fallout 3, I don't care.
Wait, you said you want to go monster hunting, but you're scared of fucking mountain lions, dude? We can go real monster hunting. If you
I'm
want to
not
go...
trying to go fucking real monster hunting, dude. I'm trying to make my fucking character, dude.
We could
I'm
go...
trying to pimp out my character and play online with the fucking Chinese bros.
By the way, I've never seen a mountain lion. I've hiked up here many, many times.
Jagger said one of the old roommates saw one in the backyard.
Oh, they're definitely going to be around here. They're not up there, though.
No, they're definitely up there.
Like, Zane's never seen a mountain lion. He fucking was sleeping on that bitch for like 6 months.
He's a different breed, dude.
No.
He's in the huts, man.
He's a script scrambler.
And honestly, he got lucky.
I don't think it's luck. I think it's just, if you run into a mountain lion, you're going to be fine. They're not scary, dude. They're scared of us. We're fucking scary. We're top dogs. Now, if I get killed by a mountain lion, at least it's on the pod of me saying that. And then you can run that back and be like, yeah, if he jinxed himself.
Granddad.
But I'm willing to take that risk for the views and for the good outdoorsmanship, for the primal instinct to explore. You know? That's what it's about. That's real Skyrim out there.
Yeah. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer, not a hiker, dude.
Dude, I'm a gamer in life. I'm a life gamer. That is kind of what I've been saying, too, is like, I'm trying to cut out a little escapism. That's what mushrooms are for me, too. And that's why I've cut out mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't take any of that shit. Dirty shit.
Oh, I'll definitely get back into mushrooms when I get older. But I think there's not a time and place for it right now because it's about hustle.
Yeah, I don't think there's time and place for it either. When I'm getting, I would like to take a little dosage.
Like, if we got our own... If this was your house and you're financially good and you're chilling, you get to play video games for 8 hours because you have money and you have that...
I still wouldn't do that because once you get money, it opens up more doors.
Yeah, and you get to do more things, for sure. But I'm saying,
Dangerous
like,
stuff.
maybe it's a Sunday and you're just sitting here all fucking day playing games.
Don't get me wrong. Later tonight, I'm going to be gaming hard.
Yeah, of course. Don't blame you.
Fuck it.
But, where the fuck was I going with that? Oh, then we'll come through and we'll take some mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? We got time to actually escape.
It's just too long. Too much time you could be doing shit, but you're too scrambled.
See, I love doing mushrooms and going to having like a purpose with it. Like, I feel like a lot of times people do mushrooms. That's what I was saying the other day. Like, I like planning out trips rather than just doing them on a whim because I like to go on things with intention. Like, if I'm going to do mushrooms, I want it to contribute to something and I want to grow from it. I want it to be productive. Whereas I feel like a lot of people just misuse chemicals and their chemical compounds, and they're not using them to progress. They're using them to escape and to, like, almost like dismantle themselves.
That's what I'm saying, though. How many times do you take mushrooms before, like, you know, you're not learning anything anymore. You're just tripping.
Yeah,
it's redundant. It becomes redundant.
Eventually, they don't serve you.
Redundant.
Yeah, eventually they don't serve you. That's why I'm for, like, spacing it out. Like, that's why I want to wait a few years and then do mushrooms again. Because they've served me.
I really have no interest in doing any psychedelics currently.
Really?
Like, at all. Besides maybe DMT. That's the only psychedelic I'll do.
See, I don't want to do DMT until I'm, like, 40s, 50s. I'm trying to wait on that.
Why?
It's going to blow me out. I'm scared of getting, like, Sid Barretted.
It's not going to Sid Barrett you, dude.
I know.
If anything, acid would, because you're stuck in that mind state for so long.
I'd rather use it for perspective, though, when I reach it higher up the mountain than when I don't really need it. It wouldn't serve me right now. When I'm older and wiser, I feel like I'll need that perspective.
The thing is, though, if it came into contact,
yeah, I'm not going to deny it. Yeah.
That's how you have to kind of. That's how you have to kind of go with it.
That's what I'm saying. It finds you.
You have to wait for it to come to you.
You definitely can't seek it.
It's
exactly.
almost, you wouldn't even know where to start, honestly.
No. And that's everything in life. I've learned...
But if someone offered me shrooms or acid, I would say no. If someone offered me DMT, I would say yeah.
Yeah. I can see what you're saying. I might still say no.
No, you wouldn't.
Just depending on the circumstances. Depends on who it is. Like, if you offered me DMT, I would say yes.
Yeah, like, if DMT came into contact.
Whereas if, like, a stranger was like, yeah, you want to try something? Like, someone I just knew, like, got to know at work or something, they're like, you want to do DMT? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No. I'm good.
But, like, if your boy hit you up and he somehow got it.
Yeah, and there's magnitudes to your boy, too. Like, again, you are someone who's one of the fellas. Like, you're from the way back. We're from the same roots. So I definitely would trust that process. Whereas,
what if someone just gave it to you?
I wouldn't do it. I don't think I would. I would hold on to it, and maybe I would find a place and a time to do it, but I wouldn't do it then and there. Maybe, it depends. Circumstance. Every circumstance
Time and a
is different.
place, it's literally 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
It's literally 5 minutes. So time and a place is like any time, any place.
Yeah, you can recover from it too.
Recover from what? Dude, 5 minutes. It's literally 5
I
to
know.
10 minutes and you're
I'm
done.
just careful now with my chemical compounds. I'm very careful with my brain. Because I feel like dude, you know what? I'm really glad I didn't do sports in high school like that. I was tiny. I'm still tiny.
Yeah. Get concussed.
Yeah. Shout out Big Dom. Dom was kind of like the science experiment for that. and honestly, I feel like it's given him so much personality and character because of it. Like, he already was such a goofy goobler, but now I feel like he's willing to take risks. Because let's be honest, Dom's already good financially. Like, he's always been good with money and shit like that. Like, he's always been our guy. Especially when we'd always hit up Dom to get us weed, you know what I'm saying? Or, like, go over Dom's. Like, but I feel like, and Joe Rogan talks about this a lot, like, people who get concussed at an early age, it can kind of turn them a little bit psycho to the point where they're willing to take outlandish risks. And it actually turns out to be, they become, like, the most fascinating people. There's a lot of people, like, especially, like, old fighters, because they've been concussed so many times, they have, like, a lot of outlandish personality, and they become real, like, characters, which I find very interesting. So there's two spectrums there. I mean, I definitely think if...
Maybe you should have got concussed a little bit more.
I feel like it would have definitely given me a little bit more...
would have helped you out.
It would have helped me out probably a little bit. But also, I was very careful with that shit. My brain's like my superpower. You know?
Yeah, but imagine if it got bitten by a spider, aka concussed, and you became a character, scrambling around.
That's my dream.
Wouldn't that be better?
I wish.
We could give ourselves concussions on the podcast and then come back as
dude,
characters,
that would be crazy
taking risks.
to give ourselves concussions on the podcast and then half the podcast were concussed.
Yeah, it would just suck. I'd be pissed. I'd have to end the podcast abruptly.
Dude, I would not want to get brain damage.
We'd be bitching the whole time,
Ugh.
complaining and moaning.
That's how you drop octaves.
That's how we should just start doing podcasts, though. Just bitching and complaining and moaning and groaning.
Welcome to the Bitch Complain, Moan, and Groan pod.
Zoning, groaning, moaning, and complaining.
Can you believe she was mad about the farts?
Yes.
I mean, that was half of this podcast.
It was. This is probably the best part of the podcast, if we're being honest.
Where are we at? How long?
Fucking top dog of the
We're
podcast.
at 52. Wait an hour. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's one, who's who.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't even listen to the first one we put out.
You couldn't get through it because of 4 people?
I mean, yeah, I couldn't really hear.
The audio at the beginning is worse than through it. We get it gets good. I will say our combo gets really good in that little foursome. It took a while to start up in that podcast.
I'm trying to remember. I can barely remember what we talked about.
It's pretty funny. It's funny. I rarely listen back to a full podcast, but that one I listened back to, and it was good.
I'm not gonna listen to any of these, dude.
Yeah.
These are just put out, and that's it, dude. Don't hold me accountable for anything.
Into the abyss. Yeah. I'm not gonna listen to all these, but one day, hopefully, someone could take my voice. If you're listening and you want to take my voice and turn me into an AI, you have permission.
If you want to make Quinn say some racist shit on an AI,
hey, don't do that.
generator,
Hey, whoa, now.
racist, misogynistic, whatever you want.
I love all my brethren and my female friends. Now, when it comes to the gender thing, I'm not so sure about it, but... but hey, I love everybody. I just want to love. And by the way, me saying bitch all the time and me talking about girls, like, I want any female to know that listens to this that's interested in me. I'm not a dog. I'm a good guy. I've had beautiful girlfriends in the past. I've been a good guy too. I've cheated in the past, I'm gonna be honest, but it was good lessons, and I think I'm a good lover. So any shorties out there that want to hit me up, go ahead and follow me on IG. Actually, don't follow me on IG, because if you're truly the one, then I'll know.
Yeah, man, if you want to do that on your own podcast, you can do it on your own podcast, but this is also my podcast. I'm not gonna have you just
And it's
putting out fucking love spiels like that, trying to get suitors,
It's
dude.
our podcast, and
Yeah, and no, but if you want to do that on Scarlet Begonias,
dude, you got
go ahead.
go give a shout out to all the shorties.
Yeah, shout out to those shorties. Whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, hey, any listeners out there who might be attracted to me, you fucking freak, dude. Don't do that shit on this podcast. It's not fine, dude. No.
Dude, I'm just covering my ends, dude.
Yeah, you're covering your bases, but not here.
I don't
Not
want
here.
anyone to think I'm racist or misogynistic, because I'm not. I'm a loving guy.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. You covered your bases with the massage, but then you were like, you started pursuing. You're pursuing imaginary viewers who might be interested in you, dude.
I'm just saying. You know, I don't even care.
That's it. Follow me on IG.
Oh, yeah,
and then
I
you
did.
said, you know what? Don't follow me on IG. Because if you're the one, like, you started drawing.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
I got very specific.
You did, dude. You started getting... It's like I wasn't even in the car at that point, dude. You were speaking... You were trying to speak to the love of your life right
Listen, my future baby mama, I love you.
Listen, I don't usually use this choice language, but... Bitch... Whatever you
Whoa!
bitch, whatever chicks listen to this is,
Oh!
you know. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that on this podcast, bro.
Listen,
But we will come out with a dating show, featuring
Yeah.
the both of us.
or you could just come through the crib cram on Canaan and we could jump on the
Whoa.
trampoline. Bro, we should jump on that shit for like a minute. Just 1 minute. Have you ever jumped on it?
Nah, I haven't jumped on it yet.
Wow. Should we end the pod on the trampoline?
No.
Dude, I'm thinking outside the box here, dude. Gotta think outside the car.
And it bouncing around, dude.
And it bouncing around. Ooh.
Outside the stew, dude.
Outside the stew. So in there it sounded bad because it's an open room, but in here it's gonna sound much better. And I'm gonna come. So tune in next week.
Huh?
Yeah, dude. We're gonna be doing, what do you think? 2 episodes a week or 1?
I'm down for either, man. We can do 2.
2 or 1.
I feel like with guests, we have to plan out the guests, and I want the guests to be there for specific
T-Lock's
reasons.
gonna want to jump on all the time.
That's fine, though. That's completely fine. That's a riff fest.
Lewis, he's gonna jump on.
No. I love Lewis, but we will have to do episode for him.
Yeah, we
Because
should
he has
do
a
that.
lot of shit to talk about, too, that he's doing.
Cinespan.
Yeah,
Go
Cinespan.
follow his YouTube Cinespan.
Also, Into the Woods is doing play this weekend.
Oh, really?
Saturday and Sunday. I don't know
No
where.
way. Give me the information. I'll come on Saturday.
Word.
That would be sick. I'd love to do that. Because Sunday is Birds Day. Go Birds. We got to watch the Birds. They're going to fucking...
Yo, bird.
They're going to beat up the Niners. Let's go, Birds. Give it up for the Birds. Give it up. Dude, I was super stoked watching the game this weekend. You know, I've not been that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. Because football is fun to watch. I've been getting into the American shit. I'm a good old American boy. And I'll tell you what. Football? I fucks with you.
Queen's race is just like the rest of
No! Dude, how can he be racist and watch football? It's fucking 80% African American, dude. I'll take a knee.
Yeah, and you hate all those players,
Listen,
dude.
I'll take a knee.
You always say, oh, they're showboating.
I don't. When do I
They're
say
showboating.
that? I've never said that ever, dude. I love Jalen Hurts. I love black people. But also, I'm Joe Biden, and I'll take a knee for my people.
Yeah, that shit was so funny.
Dude, he's a gift gambler.
His show's probably hurting, too, on his knee.
Oh
He's
my
probably
god.
like, ah.
I don't know, man. He has nice knees.
Really?
Yeah,
He's
he
got
has
good
nice
caps?
You saw those knees?
He's
from-
got snow caps?
We support the Bidens. We support the Clintons. We support the
We gotta run
Obamas.
through our
We
who we're
support.
trying to lobby
Listen,
with.
this podcast is brought to you in part by
the Democratic Party.
Democratic Party, the Clinton Foundation. We
Bilderberg
support
Group.
the Pelosi's. We support the Bilderbergs. We are sponsored by the World Economic Forum.
The
We're
Rothschilds.
sponsored by Greta Thunberg. We're sponsored by BLM. We're sponsored by
The English
Pride
monarchy.
Month. We're sponsored by
The
the
CCP.
King and the Queen of England. We're sponsored by Epstein. We're sponsored by Maxwell. We're sponsored by Who else? Trump. Throw him in there. He's Democratic.
Throw Trump in there. He's a dog.
Gotta be a dog. Woo, 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 woo.
Pretty much everyone.
This episode is brought to you in part by the CCP.
CCP, yep.
We are part of the Communist Party of China, and we also support Ukraine in the fight against Russia.
Mm-hmm. But we also support Russia.
We also are lobbying for Russia.
We're covering our bases right now.
We're playing both sides.
We're playing it safe.
Because I love Russians. I also love the Chinese. And that's that. And nothing more to say. The episode is brought to you in part by Disney Plus, and Marvel, and
the expanded universe.
And the expanded universe.
And our galactic brethren.
Shout out our galactic brethren. Can't forget about them. Shout out
to history.
Shout out the Pleiadians.
Flatulence Boy.
Shout out to Flatulence Boy. That's me. Brought to you by Flatulence Boy. I fought. Second time we hang out. And also, big ups to the Anunnaki and anybody on Nebaru.
JP Morgan,
you're going back a little bit, but that's fine. Shout out. We also support the reptilians and the Greys. Big advocates, so if you're for... Oh, and of course the Galactic Federation of Worlds. That's our final sponsor. Sorry, I had to get through the list. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and go fuck yourself. Don't listen to the next
one day
podcast.
we'll be sponsored by Manscaped as well.
Dude, Manscapes and also Athletic Greens and
Vet DSI.
Yeah, and some kind of
Maybe.
CBD.
Maybe some other sponsors too.
I was thinking Liquid IV and On It.
Peloton
Peloton would be sick.
Big bucks.
Also maybe like just a bird, like a pelican.
Yeah.
A bird from a zoo. Anyway.
Mountain Lions.
Shout out Mountain Lions. Tune in next week. Or don't.
You should, though.
You probably should. But I'm not going to tell you what to do.
I'm not going to tell you not to, but...
I'm also going to tell you...
next week, you're going to get red-pilled.
Well, also, what I was going to say...
We're going to red-pill the fucking shit out of you.
If you don't download this episode, you don't support the fight against AIDS.
Or the fight in Ukraine.
If you don't download this episode, you don't support gay pride. Or the transgender movement.
Or Ukraine.
If you don't download this episode,
you're a fascist.
You're a fascist. And
a pig. A fascist pig.
Honestly, if you don't support this episode, you...
aren't supporting me.
Don't support Antifa.
It's true, too. I'm an Antifa. I'm an Antifa general, dude.
I'm an Antifa... Oh!
I'm a 5-star Antifa
Don't
general,
say that
dude.
now, guy. You're going to get in trouble.
Trouble for what? Being a 5-star Antifa general, dude?
And I'm going to say, tune in on February 6th when we raid the Capitol. So, see you next week. And, Ben, go ahead and do an outro.
So... this is the outro. I'm pretty sure Quinn covered most of the bases we had. Of course, follow him on Instagram, Quinn Shields. Follow me on Instagram as well, Goodfellow Ben.
Don't
Got the
follow
oil
me.
paintings coming out.
Love you, baby.
Don't. You see, you ruined it again, dude. If you're a chick, you probably should stay away from following Quinn.
No, I love
you know what? Stay away from following me too. We don't want any trouble on
Just
our place.
text me. Just text me.
Yeah, you can text him at 30.